4,985. This will be the value of his every EMI. So that is why I told you this is a very important question. He raised the question in the comments, Facebook comments, and I replied by details calculation and everything. But I thought it will have a beautiful class. Thanks a lot to Siddhartha. I convey my heartiest thanks to Siddhartha for this beautiful question. He raised this question. That's why I've shown you the EMI, how to calculate the EMI. I shown you how to calculate the present value of annuity. From here you can calculate, but this is the way I shown you by step how to calculate the EMI monthly Excel sheet. I'll show you within a few minutes how can you calculate it. So simplified way I can get the EMI of any kind of loan amount I have procured from bank. Hi, good afternoon everyone. Today I will explain a question raised by my brother Siddhartha Das. It was a very interesting question, and this kind of question you face in everyday life, the finance in everyday life. That is why I told this is the little bit of conceptual clarity is important for finance sales. Otherwise, you will have faced lots of problem in the market, because you also used to take loan from the bank. He asked me a question related to housing finance. He raised the question like that: what will be the EMI of his loan if he takes a 50 lakhs of loan for his housing finance for next 20 years? This is really a very interesting and brilliant question raised by Siddhartha. I convey my heartiest thanks to Siddhartha for this question. Now I will explain this question. I will resolve this question and I will have a answer. What will be the value of his EMI every month for next 20 years? You have got a 50 lakhs of house building, housing finance loan. Loan at an interest rate of 9% interest rate of 9%, and it will be continued for next 20 years. The question was like this. Here is the question: what will be the monthly EMI? That is, every month EMI means that EMI will be an annuity. So how the problem is this? This is the simple question of present value of annuity. So first I have to know the present value of annuity. What is the formula for present value of annuity? Present value of annuity is equal to A is the annuity value is equal to 1 minus 1 by 1 plus r to the power n by r. This is the formula for present value of annuity. So this is the simple formula for present value of annuity. So here the present value of annuity is 50 lakhs. As he told, the 50 lakhs loan value, the present value of loan is 50 lakhs. This is the loan amount, which is 50 lakhs. This is the present value of loan. And this loan will be continued for next 20 years. How many years? The period will be 20 years. So next 20 years. So number of annuity will be how much? 20 years is equal to 20 years every month, because he has to make his EMI monthly. So 20 into 12 is equal to 240 numbers of annuity. Here numbers of annuity will be 240. he raised a question like this. And the rate of interest is 9% annual interest, 9% annual. That is very important, annual interest 9%. What is the monthly interest? So this is 12 months. So the annual interest is equal to 9% for this house building, for his house building loan. So this will be discounted actually. So discounting rate will be for 20 years every month. So monthly, every one of you will face this practical problem. So this is why I told finance in everyday life. You have to go to the bank, you will ask them. So if you know this, and by Excel also you can calculate in a single, in a maybe only within 2 minutes you can calculate. So that will, I will also show you. So I am just explaining you, I am just showing you the example how to calculate, how to solve it. So monthly interest is equal to here 9 by 11, 12. So 9 by 12 is equal to 9 divided by 12 is equal to 9% is equal to what? Equal to 0.09. 9% interest. So it will be, when percent will be converted into a number, it will be 0.09. 10% is equal to 10 by 100 is equal to 10 by 100 is equal to 0.1. 9% is equal to 9 by 100 is equal to 0.09. So here his annual interest is equal to 0.09 divided by 12. So the result will be, what will be the result? Is equal to monthly interest will be 0.0075. This is the discounting rate. And the period I told you, number annuity is 240 numbers. Present value of annuity I know here. Here I have to calculate the present value, but here I know here I have to find out the every annuity. What will be the value of every annuity? That is EMI. So this is a very practical question. That is why I am requesting you, just go through. It's a very interesting, everyday life it comes. So here, from here I can get, you see, present value of annuity is equal to, here into R is equal to A into 1 minus 1 by 1 plus R to the power n. So here this part you can see A into 1 plus R to the power n, 1 plus R to the power n minus 1. So this is the solution. So now you see what will be the PVA into R into 1 plus R to the power n. This part I am writing here. A into 1 plus R to the power n minus 1. I am explaining step by step so that you can understand. Now A is equal to will be present value of annuity into 1 plus R to the power n. This is the first part, divided by, what you have to do? You have to divide it by this one, this part whole. A is equal to 1 plus R to the power n minus 1. You keep it in third bracket. So this is the formula for annuity. You can write it. This is a very important formula. So this one is the formula. From here I can easily calculate. Here it is 50 lakhs. 1 plus R. 1 plus 0.0075 75 is equal to 1 plus 0.0075 to the power n is equal to 240. This part is finished. Now, this part is equal to 1 plus 0.0075 to the power 240 minus 1. Keep it in third bracket because this is divided by whole this much. So I have to calculate here. Calculation will be like that. This portion will be, here you see, PVA into R. I just missed one thing here. PVA into R was there. Here you see PVA into R into this one. So here it will be, PVA means PVA is 50 lakhs into R is equal to 0.0075 into 1 plus R to the power n. So I can calculate it here from here. 50 lakhs into 0.0075 is equal to 3700, 500, this much. Now, what is the value of this much? This one is 1.0075 to the power from scientific calculator 240. You cannot do it without scientific calculator. This is 6.0091. This part you can get here. You can get it 6.0092 also, no problem. 6.0092, and here it will be same way 6.0092 minus 1. So what will be the value? The next one you can see rupees 3700, 500, 3700, 500 into, this one will be 6.0092 divided by 5.0092 because this minus this 1. So it will be 6.0092 divided by 5.0092 is equal to 37,500 into 1.1996. So what will be the value of each annuity, that is each EMI is equal to 1.1996 into 37,500 is equal to rupees 44,985. This will be the value of his every EMI. So that is why I told you this is a very important question. He raised the question in the comments, Facebook comments, and I replied by details calculation and everything, but I thought it will have a beautiful class. Thanks a lot to Siddhartha. I convey my heartiest thanks to Siddhartha for this beautiful question. He raised this question, that's why I have shown you the EMI, how to calculate the EMI. I shown you how to calculate the present value of annuity. From here you can calculate, but this is the way I have shown you by step how to calculate the EMI monthly, calculate the monthly premium payable to the bank. You can calculate this way. So this will be a very important and interesting class for you. Thank you through this video without skipping. It will have a very interesting video because this is very important. This is very important for you. Everyday life, finance in everyday life, finance sense is important for you everyday life. You are facing this problem every day. So you have to go to the bank, you have to go ask them. So you don't know, they are putting the EMI. If you know this and these things, I will be calculating by Excel also. So here in the Excel sheet, I am going to explain how to calculate the EMI of a loan very simple way. So the problem was like that. I have got the present value, that is the loan amount is equal to 50 lakhs. Here I will be writing 50 lakhs. 50 lakhs, and thereafter I will be writing rate of interest R is equal to 9% annually. This is, remember, you have to remember it. The rate of interest will be annually. So it will be annually, and EMI will be monthly. So this is the difference. I will be calculating here. I can put it here. Just putting this one by 12, I can get the monthly interest. By putting by 12, I can get the monthly interest, and putting here also this one also in the formula, I can get the result. So the next portion is NPER. NPER is equal to number of time period is equal to 20 years. 20 years, I told you 20 years. So here I have to get the NPER. How many NPER will be there? Not the 20 NPER, because in every year there is a 12 month. So 20 into is equal to 20 into 12 will be the number of time period, 12. And what I have to get? I have to calculate here NPER. That is the actually my EMI. Anyway, monthly installment I have to get. So I have to put the formula here. First I have to put here, here it will be PMT. Regular interval of cash flow is equal to PMT. Regular interval of cash flow PMT. I have to calculate. I have to find out. What is the PMT. To find out. So for this purpose, first I will be putting a formula. You can see the formula I have to written is equal to then PMT, and start with the first bracket. We'll find, first you have to put what you have to put. You have to put by the interest rate. Both of you can calculate. You can calculate here also in this way directly. 9% divided by 12, comma, then NPER into 12. This is the number of annuity. Number of annuity here is number of EMI. 240 numbers of EMI you have to pay. Then comes minus. I told you why minus is given in case of present value. So here it is complete. The formula is complete. You see, type minus in the bracket, and I will be finishing it. You see, this is the result I have got by using this formula. This is a very simple way I have got this result. In a different way, I told you the same way. If I go in this way, here is equal to PMT, then put the bracket. I get the interest rate directly from here. Then putting comma, the number of EMI 240, comma, then putting minus. I can put the amount of loan amount, that is the present value of the loan amount is equal to 50 lakhs, and close the formula and just put an, you see the same result is coming here. In this way, simplified way, I can get the EMI of any kind of loan amount I have procured from bank. This is for your better understanding, for conceptual clarity. I have just shown you in the Excel sheet also. It will certainly help you. Thank you so much. Have a nice time. Bye. Take care.